How's it going, bozo? I hope you're doing well today. I've had a bit of a rough week. Just a very stressful one. A lot of things going on. So, I thought I would take some time to just chat with you for a little while. See how you're doing. Check in with you. I know there's times when we need that. And if I'm being honest, chatting and talking to you really sets my mind at ease. So if you're willing to listen for a little while, I'm just gonna sort of talk to you, if you're okay with it. Do we address the very obvious elephant in the room? I just wanted to change up the lighting here. I wanted this video to be mostly a auditory video. I mostly just wanted you to listen. So I figured a really good way to do that would be to make the video as dark as possible. For those of you who still want to have the screen up, but I didn't want it to be completely void of anything. So what I've done is I'll have a little candle. Just lit behind me, so you can see the shadow of me on screen, but you don't really have to pay attention to what's going on. Just wanted to try something new, so hopefully you'll like it. I might do this more often, as I like this, because you can't see my face, so I don't have to worry about whether or not I look good or not, or if my hair is a mess, or if I start sweating. None of that. But to go back to what I was saying before, I know after a rough week for me, I usually just want someone to, not even that I need to get something off my chest. It's more so, I just want someone there as a bit of comfort, a bit of a distraction, if you will. Something there just to take my mind off of what was going on. And so, having someone there to talk to listen to when we're trying to relax, to calm down, or even whilst we're doing something, whilst we're at work or doing chores, just having a nice calming voice. Just talk to us for a little while. I know that helps me. I know that really helps me sometimes. And so I wanted to do that for you. And talking to you always centers me, brings me back to what I think is important. And so after the week I've had, there wasn't really anything else I wanted to do. I hope you don't mind if I scratch and play with your hair a little bit whilst I talk to you as you fall asleep, or go about your day, or just are taking this moment just sort of chill. I really like just playing with your hair. So I hope that doesn't bother you. I've been recently trying to sort of better myself. For, I guess, the last couple of years now, I've been doing the things that are within my control to try and make myself like a better person. So I've been doing things like exercising and eating well and working to earn a living to be able to support the people I need to. I always liked doing things for other people, and so in bettering myself, I'm more able to do things for others. But one of the things recently I thought might be rather fun or, I don't know, interesting, something I wanted to learn recently is I want to be a better cook. myself pretty well. But that's all they sort of ever have been. They're meals for me. I've never really done it thinking about making a meal for others. And so, of course, it tends to take me longer to cook than the average person, because I'm rather picky in the way that I do things. So recently I've been trying to correct that. I want to learn proper ways to prepare. I'd like to learn the proper ways to prepare food, to cook, and using the correct tools and proper techniques and all those fancy methods. And one of the things I taught myself recently was just making a marinara sauce. A very simple sauce for pizzas and pastas and all sorts of foods, which is a great benefit to me, as I really love spaghetti bolognese, and I'm able to now make a proper sauce for it. And so I've learned how to do that from scratch. Just make a very simple marinara sauce. I hope you don't mind. Just trying to get comfy. So that was rather fun. Getting tomatoes and onions and garlic and oregano and basil and all that fun stuff. And just taking the time to properly prep and make something from scratch. If you must know, I made pizza. I made simple pizza with it. Just pepperoni and mozzarella, and then the pizza sauce that I had made. No, I didn't get to make the dough from scratch. I'm not that competent yet. I've made bread in the past, which is always something I enjoy doing, was baking bread. But I don't think I'm skilled enough to make an actual pizza dough from scratch. Give me a bit of time and maybe I will be. But not yet. But it's been nice learning something new. Something that I can hopefully one day use to better the people around me, cooking for friends and family or whoever really. I feel like that's something I'd really enjoy doing. So I'm taking the time now to learn. So I have that skill for the future. Is there anything that you'd want to learn. Here I am talking about me all this time, and I've neglected to ask you, are there things that you'd like to do or learn or better yourself at? Simple things are fine, or more complex goals that you achieve over a long period of time are also good. But it's always good, at least I feel, to have something, a goal of sorts, or some sort of achievable thing, something we can set our minds towards. And so, in times when we're feeling a bit down in the dumps and a little sad, we can take a moment to think about all the things we've done so far to achieve simple goals. One for a long time for me, and it might be something you do too, but for me, exercise was something I neglected for a very long time. For a couple of years after I finished my schooling, my exercise habits just were non-existent. And so, you might already know, but I did, almost 2 years ago now, decide to make a change in that aspect. And so it's nice now, having gone through it for a while. Anytime I'm feeling a little down, a little sad, or things just aren't going my way, I feel like I've had enough, I can look back over the last year or two it's been, and I can see the improvement it's made. You know, feeling a lot healthier, being more physically capable of doing things now compared to back then. It's I feel like it helps having something like that. You know, you could even be taking the time, to learn something new, studying a language, I think is, in my opinion, one of the coolest things you can do for yourself. One of the most impressive things you can do too. Anyone who's able to speak multiple languages just always makes me impressed. because I have studied, self-study, but I have studied learning Japanese in the past, and my level of proficiency is definitely nowhere near fluent. And at times I dip in and out of properly studying it, but it makes me all the more impressed when I see someone who is able to speak two languages, or more for that reason. Because I know the amount of effort, the time and effort and work they would have put in to just be able to speak it with others. It always impresses me. Makes me feel a little inadequate, I guess, having tried learning a language for so long and still not being anywhere near proficient as I would like to be with it. But I can also see where I've come from and just how much more I know because of the effort that I've put in. So it's good to have goals. Or it's good to want to better yourself. It's something I always try to do. And I hope you have things like that too. And if you don't, that's okay too. That's okay too. But maybe it might be an idea to take some time over the next couple days. Take whatever time you need. Just take some time. Try and find something it is that you want to do, be it for the benefit of yourself or the benefit of others. Try and find something positive to put some effort towards. Maybe it could even just be something simple. Instead of going out and buying takeout for dinner, maybe head to the shops instead and just buy some ingredients to make a meal at home. Or even simply take a nice long walk just around your neighborhood, down to your local park or something like that. do some exercise, even if it's just simply walking. Maybe you have always wanted to learn an instrument. Why not take some time to just focus on the basics again, or to begin with? Start with something simple, learning a chord on guitar, or working out scales on piano, or maybe learning typical beats on drums. You don't have to go overboard, but please do for me. Just take some time this week to think about something you'd like to do to improve yourself, improve things for you and the people around you. You know, if you're feeling ever so bold, let me know. Come back and let me hear it. I'd love to know. I would love to know what you have decided to do to improve things for yourself. And if you manage to do them too. I hope you're feeling okay too. I know sometimes things can get rough. They have for me. So you're not alone if you're feeling like that at the moment. But you know, if you're also in a good mood, you're feeling positive, something good's happened, I think no matter what sort of mood we're in, be it positive or negative or neutral, taking time to find the things we want to do, it always helps. hope this was comforting for you. Whether you take my advice or not, or if you were just using this video to get to sleep, or if you're at work and you're just using this video to distract you from the chaos happening around you. No matter what it was, I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's something a little different, but also sort of the same from what I usually do. Let me know if you'd like more of this in future. I think I might actually prefer videos like this. They're a lot easier on me, but I don't know, maybe you would miss seeing my face if I never showed it again and just left the videos to be black and dark and unable to see what's going on. Well, good night. Good night, bozo. Good night, bozo. I hope you are well. Or I guess good day as well, I could say. Depends on when you watch this, but I'll leave it here. Sleep well. I hope you enjoy your day. And I'm gonna go and get some well-deserved rest, I believe. Well, at least I hope it's well-deserved. But I hope you get some too when you finally get to sleep. Okay, I'll see you around. Shouldn't be too